Welcome back to Pappy's Performance. This week, I'm going to get a little off topic with the Firebird, because it's long, doesn't have this. The newer cars have the TPMS system, tire management, or whatever, the tire pressure thing. Uh, they turn that little annoying little light on the dash when the tire pressures are low, and it's probably a good thing that most people don't check their tire pressure like they should. But anyway, they've required those since 2008, I do believe. It's been an ongoing thing. And now these cars are starting to get older. After they get a few years old, they go bad. And I was going to take one of those apart for you and show you what they are on the inside. But I know they're expensive. They can be anywhere from $20 to up to $100 a piece, I would say, depending on the vehicle and the brand that you buy. But I'm going to move you over to my workbench here, and we're going to take one of those apart. I got my digital voltmeter here, and I was going to check the battery on this thing. It's a CR2032 is what's in it. And it calls for 3 volts is what it should have. And this one's apparently dead is what I'm assuming. And I'm showing 0.4 of a volt, so yeah, that would be a problem. I'm going to try to unsolder these and see if we can get them off the board and see if we can get one powered up. Okay, that's got one. Okay, that's got it loose. Well, that one restuck. Let's see if we can undo it. There we go. Okay, that's got that off of there. Attempt to solder this on. Looks like it's about right here. Let's get some solder. Got a little bit of flux. Maybe that'll help. All right, we'll attempt to solder this one on first. Okay, it looks like it's solder sticking, I think. I'm gonna let it cool. Well, I can't knock it off of there, so I'll get a little piece of solder on here. Well, I finally got that battery, and I got it put in. The battery is a CR2032. I picked it up there at the next door at the Publix. It's real close, real easy to find, and I got 2 of them for like $4. So I soldered in best I could. My soldering technique is very crude, but I was able to get it in there, and it does work. And I'll show you how they do work. Here's the old one this battery's dead, and that's why I brought it home, because it was discarded at work. But it is a General Motors sensor. I take it out of the case, of course, and we'll show you how this works. You set it to 1, and that's for General Motors. And then you hit it. Well, I hit the wrong button. Let's try this again. Put it back to setting 1. Hit the test button. And it times out. No TPM found. So, the one I just soldered a battery to, it did the same thing. They were all dead. That's why they got replaced. Okay, here's the CR 2032 I picked up at Publix, and I soldered it to it. And you can see it communicates right away. Okay, now this TPMS, just slides back into its housing. You can just slide it back in there, and I have to work it down in there. But then you just glue the cap back on it, and as you can see, from here it attaches with a screw, through here, which attaches to the end of the valve stem, and they just get in there and they run. They last. Depends on how much the car's driven, but they last usually several years. 4 to 5 years is where we start having trouble with them at work, and um, but they can be expensive. These things can cost anywhere from $20 to $100, depending on the make and model and type of sensor that you have. And they're all about the same. I would assume they all use basically a big battery, like that, 3-volt battery. They may be variants in size and part number and everything, but most all of these batteries like that are 3 volts. So it's simple as can be. You just solder it in there. Let me rephrase that. I'm 63 years old. I don't have steady hands, and as you can see, I kind of blob solder. But I just want to let you know, I hope this helps out, and I hope it'll save you some money if you need to go that route. It's an option. 4 batteries. If you could get them on the web, you could probably get them for a little over $1 a piece, I would imagine. And so you got $5 in a set of 4, and you just take it apart and solder them in. It could save you up to $400. I just hope it's, something that if you need it, it can be done. They say they're non-serviceable, but that's just because the battery goes dead. They don't have a way to pop a battery in. They just glue it shut, and that's the way they do it.